All right, Joe here from Tip Top Exteriors. Today we're going to talk about flashing. For International Flashing Awareness Day, we'd like to spread awareness of flashing, its importance in the building industry. Today we're going to be talking about this exterior, and I've got a few different flashes here. We're going to show you what we use them for and why they're so important. As you can see by where we're at, we're going to talk about important transition flashings for your roof to wall, as well as the kick-out flashing. So bend up a couple flashings here. We'll show you where they go and why they're so important. So one of the most important flashings on a roof is the drip edge. This roof already has one, so we're going to omit that section. I'll show you a photo of it when it's all complete. But next most important and most forgotten is the kick-out flashing. So I've bent up a kick-out flashing here. It's just very simple. You just take a piece of aluminum and bend it. And I tape it underneath the bottom. I also leave this extra hem, so if any water does get in, it can roll out down the hem. So basically, this goes on underneath your bottom flash. You just release the nail in the back and tuck this guy up under here. It's going to stop the water from getting in behind siding. If there's siding continuing here, in this case, you want to get it out so it doesn't go in behind the corner. So this kick-out flashing will actually be up further, and will stop in front of the corner, so any water coming down this rake has a place to escape instead of going in behind this corner and creating damage below. Next up is the counter flashing. The counter flashing is going to go over top of all the other work that we've done here. So we've done the kick-out flashing. Kick-out flashing is above the drip edge, and beyond that we have the step flashing. So now what we need to do is we need to cover up that step flashing for a couple of reasons. One, it's because it looks as well, but two is we want to separate the siding from the roof. So we're going to put this down. In this case, we're doing James Hardie. James Hardie calls for 2 inches off the roof. So we got ½ inch plus the slope. So we'll be at about 1.25 inches from this bend is where we'll start our siding. You get a nice clean white line, and anything that does roll down there can roll right off. As we get to this flat spot here, the same flashing is going to come into play. This flashing is going to go up against the wall with a 15-degree angle coming from the corner down, and that's just going to ensure any water that does land on here is going to roll off and go down on the shingles and find its way into these drop wood walls. Next is the end dam flashing. This is a header flash that's going to go on top of all blocks, windows, any spot where there is a horizontal trim. This flashing is going to be there. So basically you're going to have the trim, your flashing will go over top, and the important part about this is the end dam. So these are bent up, and it's actually bent up without cutting the metal, so that way any water that does come down isn't able to travel in between and start getting behind the siding. So anything that's behind is going to get out without flowing in the place where you don't want it. What we have here is just a simple drip flashing. So this flashing's purpose is just to kick the water off the foundation, so that way the water doesn't run down the foundation. So the water will come down, roll underneath here, and then kick out. Anything that gets in behind will flow in the back, and again, kick out that front.